Hey everyone, so I'm going to be replacing some cabin filters in my cars today, just to show you three completely different cars. I've got a 2010 Volkswagen Passat, a 120 series Prado, and a 2012 SZ Territory as well. So three cars that are made in different countries, basically to show you how pretty much universal the cabin filter swap is on pretty much any car. You'll need minimal tools, if any. Sometimes you might need a screwdriver. Most of the time though, you won't need anything really. You need to empty your glove box, which if you're anything like me, will have everything that you never use in there. So let's get right ahead and go through these filters. Alright, so this is the filter from a Prado, the filter from a Ford Territory, and that's the one for the Passat. So I've got all of them in the new Ryco, or the Ryco Micro Shield range. So these include 3 layers. So the pink layer is your pre-filter with your antibacterial agent. There's a second layer that you can't see, which is an activated carbon barrier. Then you've got the electrostatically charged layer. So you basically get your paper section of it, which you can see is the underside of it there. So essentially, they all come with the respective direction to place the filter, and all of your Ryco filters include instructions. Now, how handy is that? So the one for the Prado, for example, fits all of these different cars, and it outlines exactly what you need to do. So it really is not a hard job. Even a Subaru Outback. This was the one for the, I suppose, lots of Ford Falcons, except Fairlane Territories. Like I said, it usually doesn't involve tools. If anything, maybe a screwdriver or something along those lines, if there might be a screw or a clip or something like that. But essentially, it's a drop in, drop out. It takes all of about 5 minutes to do. So these filters are definitely something that I would recommend as a DIY job. They recommend doing them every 12 months or so, or more frequent if you're in dusty conditions. This one was only replaced maybe 6 months ago, and look at that, like essentially that's what you're breathing in the car. So I mean, this one fills up with leaves and whatnot quite often. Some performance issues with a filter that's dirty. Like I said, this might actually have a large amount of leaves like sitting on it. So, you know, the amount of air that can physically flow through there would be restricted because it might just be full of garbage. Once you replace the filter with a fresh filter, the aircon might see a lot more performance. So a lot of air volume, maybe less odor. If there might have been, some, God knows what, rotting leaves or something through there, but. Alright, so the Passat requires a little bit more effort. It's got these two little plastic screws which you simply twist off. client, is your filter. So this section here, you slide across and you can see it's going to drop out and probably put leaves right through my freshly vacuumed carpet, which it already has started to do. Sorry about the noise and the scraping noises you can hear. It's a bit of a interesting one to get out, this one. There we go.